Here in Vienna, Austria, and today is step 3 of the global walkout, and by chance I happen to be here with Monica.
I happen to be with you, who announced it. Well, seeing as you already said the script, you should tell them what is step number 3 of the global walkout.
Step 3, we're walking out from mainstream media this week. We're gonna unsubscribe from all mainstream media sources. We're going to delete the apps. We're going to delete the apps from our phones, our laptops, our tablets, and we're going to say no to mainstream media. We're going to cut off for at least 1 week. It's a full media diet. It's a full media walkout.
And hopefully for longer.
And hopefully for longer, but let's try it for a week. Even if they have intriguing headlines, take the time out this week from mainstream media. And if you're paying for mainstream media, if you've got a cheeky little subscription to a newspaper, hit the cancel button. Independent thought requires independent funding. So let go of the mainstream media and start thinking about where you can reinvest your hard-earned money.
Now, a lot of people would say, I don't watch mainstream media anyway, so this is no big deal to me. But I bet you have clicked on a clickbait headline in the last week that you clicked on because you thought it was on your side or something and it tricked you. And then you got in there and actually it was a whole lot of hogwash, right? So actually, my dad, he just deleted the ABC app, which is an Australian taxpayer paid funded journalism in Australia. And I said, Daddy, are you going to miss anything? And he said, no. There's literally nothing on there I need to read. So now he's just bought himself an extra half an hour in the day just by deleting it. So I know that you guys are mostly not watching mainstream media, but I bet you will notice that you kind of still do a little bit. So none of it this week.
Yes, and people will still share it. You'll be tempted to comment and get involved. Do not give them your attention. Find alternative sources. Take your attention away from mainstream media just for a week. A full media diet, full media walkout. And together we can start to really regain our attention and focus.
Now, can I just say, Dan, you need to make sure that you don't reshare any mainstream media articles this week.
Oh, yes, because
you
that
get
is
in a lot of trouble. Same as me. Like, I've gone to great lengths to spend cash these days because that was the first step.
Yes, step 1.
And I was like, if someone sees me using my card, I'm screwed. That would be bad. And plus, it's just good for everyone anyway. So, yeah, we're going to do it along with you. And it's going to be a learning experience because I'm sure we both do read it sometimes.
Absolutely.
So it's actually hard for us too. So we encourage everyone to have fun with it. Tell your friends and family why it's important. And all of that is on the website. And thank you, Dan, for doing it.
My pleasure.
And it's been awesome here in Vienna, hasn't it?
It has indeed, yeah.
What's the best thing that's happened?
Do you know what? It's the connections and the recognition across the world. We've had people from Australia, New Zealand, Canada, America, Europe, all across the world facing similar challenges, but we're now coming together to create new solutions.
It's very positive.
Incredibly positive. And the simple things like this, the things that we can all do, is the things that make the biggest difference. We think about systemic change and how hard that can be. The reality is systemic change happens with these small, repeated actions.
Yeah, and taking ownership of that as well. Like, you can't just go to a protest and expect someone else to organise it for you and expect the world to change. You actually have to change yourself. I'm sorry, I know, it sucks. But we're all ready for it, I think.
Yep.
So, yeah, let's do it.
Out of freedom begins with inner freedom. Out of change begins with inner change. It's in our hands. The change is in
it.
our hands. Let's do this. Globalwalkout.com. Go look at step 3. This week you're tuning out from mainstream media. We can do this. Unsubscribe, unfollow, delete. It's time to let go and find something new.
See you guys.
See you.